Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Hamza. Today I'm making this tutorial for the ones who have just joined the group. And main purpose is to let them know how to start the practicing, especially for the September intake. So most of you guys have been creating the station using Create with AI feature, but for some convenience purposes, we have the modules as well, right? So we are going to attempt one of the stations with the module so that you know how to attempt the station, right? So let's attempt the station. Okay, when you click on this, there would be a walkthrough. It's preferable if you don't really see what exactly in the walkthrough so that there's a natural interaction with the patient. But for if you have no idea how to attempt the station, you just simply have to, just go through this, just skim this, what's happening, like presenting complaint, history of presenting complaint, you have to ask, red flags, focus history, medical history, family and social history, and eventually end that history taking with ICE, right? And summarize to the patient, and this is how it would look like. Lastly, there are some references as well in the group in this walkthrough, and it's preferable if you could click and check those references too, because sometimes it's really those of you who are IMGs, and mostly of you who are IMGs, it's quite difficult for us to map what's happening in our countries to the ones that's happening in the Canada, right? So just check for the some standardizations protocol. Now we're going to attempt the station. Click on start station. You can go for 12 minutes as well for the convenience purposes. For the sake of this demo, we are going with 7 minutes. Let's go with this. Okay, let's start the station. Hi there. My name is Dr. Hamza. I am one of the resident working in the clinic today. Before we get started, could I just confirm your full name and date of birth, please?
Um, sure. My name is Sarah Thompson, and I was born on March 12th, 1993.
Thank you, Sarah. So we have got a bit of time together today. What I would like to do is start by hearing what's been going on in your own words, then ask some more specific questions, and toward the end, we can talk through what the next steps might look like. Does that sound okay with you?
Yes, that sounds okay. Well, for the past 6 months or so, my periods have been really irregular. Like sometimes they come a month apart, sometimes even longer. It's been kind of stressful because I'm worried about what it means for my fertility in the future. And I really want to have kids someday. But with my cycles being so unpredictable, I'm not sure if that will make it harder. So yeah, that's why I'm here today.
That sounds unsettling, and I'm glad you came in. Can you walk me through a bit more about how things have changed? You mentioned the timing has been unpredictable.
Yeah, it's been all over the place. Like before this started, I used to have pretty regular cycles, every 28 days or so. But now sometimes I'll go almost 2 months without a period. And then other times it'll be just a few weeks. It's not just the timing either. The flow feels different, sometimes lighter or heavier, which I wasn't expecting. I guess the biggest thing is just not knowing when to expect it anymore. It throws off a lot, like planning and even just feeling in sync with my body.
That's really helpful. Thank you. When you say heavier, are you noticing any clots or any flooding or leaking through onto clothes or bedding?
Um, Yeah, sometimes there are clots, which freaks me out a bit. And there have been a couple of times when it felt really heavy, like I had to change my pad more often than usual. I haven't had any bleeding through onto my clothes or bedding yet, but the heavy days make me worry it might happen. It's just not what I expected, and it makes me anxious about what's going on inside.
Okay, and have you felt at all dizzy, short of breath, or unusually tired with the heavier bleeds?
No, I haven't really felt dizzy or short of breath or anything like that. The heavy days are uncomfortable, but I don't think it's ever gotten to that point. I mean, I'm paying attention, to make sure it's not getting worse.
Okay, now we're going to, submit the case. You can obviously attempt the entire presentation, entire history, then end with ICE. But for this demo purpose, we are going to, submit this. So now what we're going to do is it's going to get our biomarkers, especially what we have spoken, how we have spoken, and then it's going to match with the guidelines too, and the AI examiner will going to give exactly how you have performed and what are the things that you definitely need to focus on. Yeah, it take like 20 to 30 seconds to have a very detailed report. And right after that, you will see how you should have performed, or how I should have performed, and what are the things that I need to do next time, right? So let's go. Okay, so here we go. So I think you have performed not quite well. So it also going to tell you how you have performed in with comparison with your peers. So we are in bottom 25, which means we are not going good. Um, and the score is unsatisfactory as well. The examiner is saying that you have demonstrated good rapport building skills and addressed the patient's concern about fertility, but the history was incomplete. Obviously, we haven't like completed the entire station. Key elements such as red flag screening, gynecological and OBS history, medical and social history, and eyes were largely omitted. For future encounters, ensure you use a systematic approach. Systematic approach is quite necessary in this, and you could check that thing in our learn section as well, which is free. So focus on next time. So we have to use obviously this mnemonic, just learn this mnemonic. So this is the detailed report. And so there's sometimes like we don't really know how to, effectively use certain things and why my marks are not there, which they should be, right? So let's go with why did I lose mark on exploring patient ideas and expectation for management and how can improve that, right? So what I'm going to do is it's still going to get all of our whatever we have which we have spoken, and it will tell us that you lost marks on exploring the patient idea and expectation management because you didn't fully ask about or discuss. We need to discuss obviously what the patient thinks might be causing her symptoms, her ideas. This is the icing that we have skipped, right? So just attempt the station. So it's in the module part. For the next demo, I will let you know how to create your own stations and how most of the INGs at the moment who are preparing for preparing NAC OSCEs are using MLAbuddy for their September intake and creating their own stations using their own notes, right? So this is from my side. Cheers, bye. For any confusion, feel free to send any message on the group. Thank you so much and have a nice day ahead. Thank you.